Hello, it's Alicia, Ali.plans.cuteness, and I have a quick project share for you today. So this is for a outgoing swap. It's a unicorn swap. It was hosted by Ursula, who is Arctic Glam, and my partner was Jen at craft_creations_2016. She has been so sweet. We've been communicating back and forth. It's been so much fun chatting with her. And so I just wanted to share what I have made before I send it all out. It was a very open swap. So the requirements were basically to have a decorated bag. It has to have some kind of hanging element. And you need to fill it up with stuff, either handmade or store-bought. So it was very loose. So my partner and I have both been very flexible. We agreed, make at least 3 things. You know, if you can make more, awesome. If not, neither of us will be disappointed. Just kind of do what you can. And so this is the bag. Now this bag itself, the purple bag, I did not make. I received this in, I believe it was the Peeps swap. And so this bag was just so cute, and it just fit this theme so well that I was like, it's perfect. And so I added these flowers to it. So I dressed it up a little bit. I put these flowers. I put this wired ribbon on the handle, partially because this these clasps are super cute, but they're very thin. And so this one over here was ripping, which is why I put that flower over it. And so just to help kind of give it a little bit of support for these handles, I thought this wire ribbon would be good, and it just, I thought, looks cute too. And then there was a different dangle on this, so this clasp had also been on the bag already, which was super cool. So that's why I was like, this is perfect. It's the right colors, it's the right size, it already has a way to attach a dangle. And so I took off the dangle and kept that from the swap, and then I added just this little charm. It has some beads and has some little unicorns at the end. Just something that, and I put it on there, you can, you know, take it off and clip it to like a journal, or she's a planner girly, so she could clip it maybe to her planner or something. So I'm just keep it kind of simple for that. So this is the bag, and let's get into it. So I did make more than 3 things. My goal was 6. I think hit that. So I made these 2 flags, and I used the collection from Rosie's Studio. I forget the name of it offhand, but I made these 2 little flags, popped it up on foam, and then just tried to put a bunch of different layers. So there's these. And then I also made some bows and some rosettes. I should have thought of this before I put them in this bag, because they're a little bit, they want to stick to the sides of this bag because of the material. But let's see. Oh, they're coming out okay. So, all right. Maybe. There we go. So I made 6 little unicorn bows. So I used different papers from the collection, and then I backed it on a cardstock because the paper was actually pretty thin, and then put different little unicorn cabochons. And then on this side I made 2 different rosettes, and again I layered it up, used flowers, used some Nuvo drops, some gems from the collection, some embellishments in order to dress those up. So those turned out pretty cute, I thought. I was really happy with them. So I have bows and I have rosettes. And then I have a little pen. I thought it was fun. I have like a unicorn patterned pen, and so I put on this unicorn bead and this really pretty rainbow. So she has a beaded pen. What else? I think there's 2 more things that I made. So one of them are these little cards. So I made some little note cards, tied them up with this ribbon. And so there are 4 different sets of note cards. It says, you are special to me, believe in your dreams, always chase rainbows, and have a magical day. And these are just ephemera pieces that I used like a gold marker to outline to make them pop. And then I used Velcro. I made these envelopes, Velcroed them shut, and then they're each just slightly different. So they each have some of the pattern paper, a solid, and then some kind of decorative embellishment with these gems. So there's a unicorn. This collection also had some fairies, and so she said it was okay to also include fairies. So I think one of these has that. Another unicorn. And then here we have, yeah, this is the fairy. But I thought she looked really pretty. And the last one is this one. So yeah, so I thought these would be fun, something cute. She could send notes to friends or include them in Happy Mail, things like that. So there's those. And then I also made this like little embellishment book. She can use it later for like an album or for, you know, whatever she wants to do with it. But this is a KS Craft die. It was really fun to put together, actually. And it looks like it has a lot of pieces, but it wasn't too bad to layer it up, and it came together pretty quickly. But this is just, I don't know, it turned out really cute. I'm very pleased. I think it's a very adorable little unicorn. And then on the inside, I put some additional embellishments. So I made these embellishment kites that I again layered up, put some little half pearls. I used this ephemera piece, a layered sticker, added some gems, and then made this one as well. So here's another fairy. So again, I put a sentiment, added some gems. So those are the kites. And then some of those flowers that you saw, I also made her some of those. So I have this page of like pink and white flowers. And then this page of the blue, like turquoise actually, and purple flowers. So she can, and they're all just on there with like little removable, like the balloon glue dots, so she can take them off. They're different sizes. And so that is the embellishment book. So I have the embellishment book with the kites and the flowers, the 4 cards, the pennants, the pen, the rosettes, and the bows. So that is what I'm gifting to my partner, along with this dressed up bag. And then I just have a couple extra little goodies in here, some little unicorn things that hopefully she will enjoy. But that's it, just a quick project share. I hope my partner likes it. Unicorns are definitely, I love unicorns and rainbows and cutesy things. But I will say this was a little harder for me than I expected. I think maybe because, I don't know, unicorn stuff is just not as common, but I'm really pleased with how everything turned out. So I hope she is too. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Happy crafting. Bye.